Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about CYBL. Why is it important to talk about CYBL? Because we have an update here for the investor relations section of the Cybl website. That has not, it's been a while. And let's go over any new questions that may have been answered here in the FAQ. Do we have a chance at going pink current CE removal without SEC filing? Cybl has readmitted to the OTC disclosure and news services. This was the initial step to our resuming uploading annual and quarterly reports and news. We will now be seeking to regain pink current status and removal of the CE warning. Okay, how much longer until OTCM accepts the posting of Cyberlux's financials on their portal? How much time after that to obtain pink current status? And then finally, CE removal. Okay, during the final week of March 2024, OTCM readmitted Cyberlux to the disclosure and news service. On April 1st, 2024, the company timely filed its 2023 fiscal year disclosure. It is the company's intention to resume the process with the OTCM to seek the removal of the CE designation. So they're working towards it. How can I sell my Cybl shares? Who would want to sell? Is Cybl buying back shares? Although approved by the board of directors in 2022, Cyberlux does not currently have a stock buyback program in place, but pursuant to such board approval, is considering the possibility of adopting such a program. So it's not out of the question. We look forward to presenting our 2023 results in an investor call, which we hope to schedule in the near future. We will issue a press release when such a call is scheduled. People want to get compensated. Cybl is working on a plan. Is Cybl working on a plan to compensate investors if they are unable to get trading again? Yeah, they can't do that. First of all, those people that are down like 60K, they want their money back. They blame the company, even though they bought at like 65 cents. So that's kind of on them, not the company. They have no obligation to really pay you back. You kind of that's not how it works. Oh my God, I lost money on Mullen. Mullen, you owe me money because I'm supposed to only win. That's ridiculous. That they even have the fact that they even have to have this included in the FAQ. Has returned to pink limited information. It will resume pink status. So yeah, you'll notice that a lot of this it's all pointing and hinting at, hey, we're gonna get that CE removed. But some of these questions are ridiculous though. Like people want to be compensated. Like, hey, I lost money because of you, so you owe me. Like, no, that's not how it works. People are ridiculous like that. Yeah, there's not much else to take away. They're being very quiet right now, and it makes sense. I think once we get the CE removal and become pink current, we'll start seeing a lot of PRs. Interesting. Can you get us a status on SEC filing? Will it be done for the 2023 annual filing? Although Cyberlux has previously indicated its aspirational goal to be registered with the SEC, becoming so is not an immediate corporate goal. Cyberlux Corporation's annual report for fiscal year 2023 will not be filed with the SEC. Yeah, so a lot of this is just, hey, are you guys going to buy back shares? When can I sell? And are you going to compensate us? That's probably the most ridiculous question down here. Are you going to... Is Cybl working on a plan to compensate investors if they are unable to get trading again? That's not how this works. That's like losing money on GameStop and being like, oh, it's your fault that I lost money. So, what's your game plan to compensate me if we can't trade you again? Like that's not how it works. If a stock goes to zero, you can't just be like, hey, what's your game plan to pay me back? What's my compensation here? That is probably the most ridiculous question ever. But shout out to Beast Mode Activated on Twitter. He's the one who I always follow. He's always on top of any Cyberlux changes. So shout out to that guy. Give him a follow. And that's it for the video. We're all doing the same thing. We're just waiting. Any little updates is something to get excited about. But really, the one thing to take away is they really do seem to be focused on getting that CE removed and becoming pink, and a possibility of a buyback. But they sure as hell are not going to compensate people who lost money on this. That is just stupid. Imagine you run a company and some shareholders like, "Hey, I lost money, and if I'm not able to trade you again, are you gonna compensate me?" Like, no. If it went to zero, if it fell, that's not. I'll see you guys in the next one. That is ridiculous.